Nick, what kind of challenge is that, just facing that offense with a quarterback that can do so many different things?
It was definitely an assignment focused game. We had to make Jalen focus on the rush more than looking downfield, and we knew that was the key to the game. So our whole mentality was, we're not trying to set the record on sacks. We're trying to close the pocket. We're trying to get his eyes on us, and obviously really good O-line, and he helps him out with how he evades, and you can't really pick a side when you're rushing those guys because you know Jalen's watching you. He's trying to get out of the pocket and win that way. So I think we did a really good job of just closing in on him.
Can you kind of take us through what's happening there on those plays where he does have a lot of time, but no one's open and he's pointing and
Yeah, you get a push, and then he sees that, so his eyes immediately go off of his receivers, and he's dipping and dodging. You have a guy in front of you. You're trying to keep him in the pocket, and it's tough. Obviously, you don't want to be blocked for 10 seconds on a play, but it was an unselfish mentality from everybody. And JK got 2, Kalia got 1. It ended perfectly. It was awesome.
How hard is it everything you guys are about is getting to the quarterback as quick as possible. How hard is it during the week to kind of retrain yourself?
Yeah, I mean, there's so many different matchups every week, and some weeks you're going to hit your move and get the sack. But this week, the entire focus was closing it in, making him do what he does, and it was effective.
What kind of toll does that take on you when you, like you said, you're rushing for 10 seconds?
Oh, it's a lot. It's a lot of running. It's a lot of power. So you're gassed out there, but you just have to push through. They're tired too, because they have to block for a long time. But that was the game plan, and I haven't seen the tape, but I think we executed pretty well.
What does it mean, what does it say to come back here against this team and win in that fashion by that kind of much?
It means a lot. Obviously, we wanted some payback. We tried not to think too much about last year, but we knew we could match up with them, and more than that. So I think we proved a good point. Obviously, we might have to do it again against them. They're a really good team, and but I just have so much confidence in everybody, and I think the unselfishness throughout the entire team on offense and defense. Nobody needs to be the guy. There's 20 guys who could be the guy, and it just depends when your moment comes that you're ready for it.
What's your perspective on the altercation about Dre ejected, and considering it involved a non-coach and a non-player, what are your feelings on that?
I definitely don't like when other people get involved. I don't know exactly what happened. Dre has been really the enforcer for this defense since we got here in 19, and that's what makes him who he is. So we're not going to knock him for being that, but in that situation, he knows he can't do that, and it was a perfect learning lesson at this moment. Down the road, I don't think he'll make that mistake again.
You mentioned your confidence in the offense. 6 touchdowns in a row, 6 consecutive touchdowns. What does it do for you guys as a defense that knowing that even if you hold to a field goal for a couple times, that the answers are going to be there?
Right, yeah. I've never had this much confidence in the offense to stick with the run, even when they have a bear in there, or a couple bears, ginormous dudes that make it really tough. But Christian just makes something out of nothing, I think, every time he gets the ball. But yeah, we know they're gonna break through at some point, and the first quarter was tough. They brought it, but once you start wearing them down, I think both offense and defense, it was about wearing them down throughout the game.
Your toe bothering you at all? Is your toe bothering you at all?
I think it'll be sore. Yeah.
Step on it on Friday?
Yeah, it was a weird it was hard to see on tape, but it was a scare that could have been worse, but I'm all good.
Nick, could I ask you about Deebo? I mean, he sort of framed this as like a put up or shut up game for him, and it might be the best game of his career. I don't think he's ever had 3 TDs. You know, you've been around him for a while. What did you see coming in, and did you see him a little bit more?
I think he's the epitome of unselfishness. He got paid, and obviously that comes with a lot of pressure to be the guy. And when you have so many dudes, you're not going to get those ops very often. But I love the fact that he could talk and set the stage and walk into a hostile environment and just thrive. And that's what greatness is made of, for sure.
All right, thanks, guys.
Thank you.